То есть это повезло, что мы с этим, с Алексом.
Do it all over again. Retake.
Right, I think we can put it back in.
That's it. That's it.
Return it to the...
No. Don't take things too far. I've done the space before you.
Yeah.
Okay. A drill movement that has been well practiced. Well done, everybody. Exemplary. Now, Alexander, you need to. Have you put up this horse? Okay, but not in yeah.
Why did you decide to cover this event?
Just because we did an interview
Well, you know that
and we decided to ask Martin whether it's possible.
You know,
So my first question about the importance of this event today. What did happen? What
So-
did we see?
We've had a church service to commemorate the 700th anniversary of the Battle of Bannockburn, which took place in June 1314. battle actually happened 4 days ago, and today's service was to commemorate the magnanimity of the King of Scots, King Robert, who was the head of the Bruce family as well as being King of Scots. So this is it's a service of commemoration, but it's also a service for the family, for the wider family. So we have Bruces from all over the world who have gathered here. And the great thing about this family is that we've been, although we started in Scotland, we have settled in every part of the world, including Russia. And there are a number of very famous Russian Bruces who descend from the great King Robert as much as I do. So we are a worldwide family, and we have gathered here today to commemorate King Robert.
When such commemoration service was last time made?
So the last service was in 1974 to commemorate the 700th anniversary of his birth, and before that in 1929 for the 600th anniversary of his death. So maybe twice every century there will be a service.
And you usually take the sword or no?
Well, yes. So the sword is a particularly important part of the family. It is said to be the sword of King Robert, and it has been handed down every generation, father to son, and is now in the custody of my father, who is the head of the family.
Where do you keep it?
I can't tell you.
It's a secret.
It's a secret, but it's kept by the family and brought out for occasions like today.
When will be the next time you will make such sort of commemoration?
We are in a run now of important anniversaries. So this is the 700th anniversary of the Battle of Bannockburn, and then we have other acts of the King's reign, all of which are 700. But I suspect we will be back here in 2029 to mark the 700th anniversary of his death.
What do you think about the achievements of your grand ancestor?
It was a remarkable reign because he had to pull the country back together again after it had been split apart by war and civil war. Others had tried and failed, but he succeeded, and it was a personal triumph as well, because he was one of 7 children, and 3 of his brothers were killed in the fight to bring his country back together again. So for him it was a very difficult reign. He had to lead his people while his family were suffering. One of the consequences of the victory of Bannockburn was that his wife and his daughter, who had been captured and imprisoned by the English in London, were released and reunited. So it was a national triumph, but it was also a family and a personal triumph for him. So that is what we are commemorating today, both the national and the family.
What would he say about today's events in Scotland?
I think he would think very long and hard before saying anything, just as I will. But not at all.
No. So
No, I was going to say clearly he was king in a very different time. A lot has happened in 700 years since the battle and since his reign.
Thank you so much.
Not
Thank
at
you.
all. A real
Thank
pleasure.
You. Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes, exactly. At least we're not
You've got a good shot then. Beautiful. Nice sorts of baskets.
No, we're not. Still Scotland. I want to give Galway the salt.
Do it right.
It'll be even better. Yes.
Wow. That was good. Happy tonight.
He's expecting a sub. Come on.
Yes. I'll show you a picture. I'll show you.